Hello, this is Jerome Underwood of Action for a Better Community. I'm here to give just a brief recap of our signature conference that concluded on January 20th. The presentations, the dialogue, and debate at our conference were mostly, but not exclusively, centered on the theme economic justice for an inclusive recovery. In the conference's first panel discussion, Closing the Racial Wealth Gap, the term greenlining was introduced into Rochester's lexicon. The four bank presidents, outlined their intent and the products they have or are developing to provide financing to people and in areas that have too long been marginalized. We will surely follow up with them. We heard from members of the Black Physicians Network and the Black Nurses Association that a BIPOC birthing center would be a significant step to reduce the disparities in infant mortality and adult morbidity. In this regard, we also heard from two members of the New York State delegation that there is legislation in process to address these unacceptable realities. We will definitely follow up with them as well. We also heard from a number of city council members, county legislators, and Rochester City School District board members about their collective willingness to work collaboratively on behalf of all of Monroe County residents. We will follow up with them as well. Editorially, we offer consistent with our conference team recovery efforts that are race and place neutral will not, I repeat, will not address the historical harm that is the primary antecedent to our economic conditions, specifically in the city of Rochester. To reiterate, the theme for the conference was economic justice for an inclusive recovery. Justice is our premise. You see, harm has been done. That harm needs much more than just recognition. It requires deliberate, targeted repair. The Signature Conference is part of ABC's Social Justice Initiative. It is part of our work to seek the justice that has been denied to so many people. It is our work to advocate for the systemic change that will remove the foundation under which poverty so proudly and comfortably stands. As stated, much follow-up is required. We will keep the public informed as we do so. There were two very impactful keynote addresses at the conference. The first was by Simeon Bannister of the Rochester Area Community Foundation, who outlined the inclusive recovery focus of the recently formed North Star Coalition. The second keynote was from Professor P.L.O. Lumumba, the founder of the P.L.O. Lumumba Foundation, who joined us virtually from Nairobi, Kenya. He shared his thoughts on how international collaboration can fuel the war against poverty. Both presentations complemented each other. As stated by Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., injustice anywhere is injustice everywhere. We at Action for a Better Community and the National Community Action Partnership, of which we are a member, we stand in solidarity with anyone fighting for justice. We are justice workers. As a proud CEO of this agency, I would like to extend my deep gratitude and thanks to our panelists and our presenters. I'm also grateful to the sponsors and supporters of our social justice initiative. In particular, our presenting sponsor for the conference was M&T Bank. Our economic justice sponsor was Key Bank. Our inclusive recovery sponsors were Excellus Blue Cross Blue Shield, the University of Rochester, and Eastman Savings and Loans Federal Credit Union. We're thankful to all of our other sponsors as well. You can see a list of those at the conference website at www.abcinfo.org. A huge thank you to all of you who were participants who took the time to log in on both days of the conference or one if you were able to. In the weeks to come, we will be combing through the large number of comments and questions that we were unable to respond to during the conference. We will share the links to the conference recordings and any other follow-up with you as well. In closing, I need to send a special thank you to ABC's Board of Directors and our Policy Council for your governance of our agency. Also, I send to the Signature Conference planning team and tech teams. Folks, we did it again. Nicely done. But my final comment of gratitude is for ABC staff. ABC staff. You're the people who provide the service that people need on a daily basis. You're the voice for the voiceless when necessary. And you're the ones who assist people to build new beginnings every day. Stay encouraged as we have much work to do to ensure equity and justice